Welcome to part 2 of adding and subtracting fractions. In this part of the video, we'll be adding and subtracting fractions with uncommon denominators. In other words, we'll be focused on adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Now, before we begin, it's important to understand what a least common denominator is. A least common multiple, LCM. LCM is the smallest number other than 0 that is a common multiple of 2 or more numbers. Now, let me show you when you're going to be using it. For example, say we have 4 fifths plus 3 fourths. Now, here we have two proper fractions. However, we have two uncommon denominators. We have an uncommon denominator. We have 5 and we have 4. So I'm going to ask myself, what is the least common multiple of both 5 and 4? What is the lowest number that both of these will go into?
7.
Okay, and instead of guessing, one strategy that I'm going to use is I'm going to list my multiples of 4. I'm going to start with the lower number. Let's go. 4,
8,
12,
16, 20.
16, 20.
I thought you was asking me.
24. Okay. Mr. Valentine, please list your multiples of 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, wow. Wait, we can stop. Because we have a common multiple of both 5 and 4. Both 5 and 4 will go into 20. Now, the purpose of me finding the least common multiple because we have to find common denominators. So, therefore, I'm going to need to change the 5 to a 20, and I'm going to change the 4 to a 20. So, I'm going to be using these as denominators. Now, the rule is whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the
numerator.
Sweet. So, therefore, I'm going to ask myself, how did I get from 5 to 20?
Well, you multiplied it by 4.
So, if I multiply 5 by 4, then I have to multiply 4 by 4, the numerator. So 4 times 4 is
16.
16. So my equivalent fraction for 4 fifths will be 16 twentieths. And I'm going to write it here so I can get some space. And then I'm going to go over here and finish changing this as well. So I'm going to ask myself, how did I get from 4 to 20?
Multiplied it by 5.
Times 5. And again, the rule is whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the numerator. So 3 times 5, which would give me
15.
15. So my equivalent fraction for 3 fourths will be 15 twentieths. So now I have 16 twentieths plus 15 twentieths. Now again, whenever you are adding or subtracting fractions, you do not touch the denominator if they are alike. So we have 20. We're going to leave that alone. And we're going to add 15 plus 16.
31.
My new fraction is 31 twentieths, which is also an improper fraction. However, we're going to save that for next video.